The local automotive market has been growing over the last few years, which has been great for car buyers who had more choices, better prices, easier financing deals. Auto assemblers and distributors are having a great but challenging time competing for buyers, and always looking for ways and venues to showcase. Over the years, one venue has become a favorite for launches and showcases, the Manila International Auto Show. Up next, highlights of the 2016 MIAS.
It has been a very hot summer, a time for going out of town to cool off in resorts of the mountains or down the shoreline. Time to enroll the kids for sports camps, music lessons, and for one glorious long weekend taking the family to the Manila International Auto Show. For just a little over a decade now, the Manila International Auto Show has made the summer heat just a little more bearable, at least for anyone who loves cars and who doesn't love cars and car shows. For 4 days in April this summer, the 2016 Manila International Auto Show continued its tradition of becoming the prime venue for the year's launch of the latest in cars, SUVs, even commercial vehicles, the latest in car accessories. The 2016 MIAS also provided auto sellers a great venue to push their vehicles on buyers looking for great summer deals, build their brands with exhibits highlighting their history, developments in technology and design, and all the while providing as much fun, spectacle, and thrills that many expect in one of the biggest auto shows of each year.
This is our 12th show, so 12 years already. We started in 2005 and it all started here actually in World Trade. We started with just 2 halls in World Trade Center. Now it has grown to 4 buildings and close to 30,000 square meters. So making us the biggest motor show. I would think this year would probably be another double-digit year. Given the economy, how strong it's doing right now, it usually translates to buying power. So we think it'll be another banner year for the auto industry.
Among car makers making the most out of the 2016 MIAS is Hyundai, hosting a spectacular program to launch a lineup of commercial vehicles, and the Veloster, pulling out all stops to highlight another major initiative for the South Korean brand. There was music and dancing, but the highlights still were the Hyundai models, the vehicles of course.
We're so proud to be here at the Manila International Auto Show from April 7 to 10 because today Hyundai launched the commercial vehicles in the Philippines. We're so proud today because finally we will now participate in the Philippine ascent of business. I am pretty sure that with all the trucks and buses like this H350, which as you could see is very, very tall and very, very spacious, with the county buses at my back, with the backup of the HD270, HD6572, we have the complete lineup of the vehicles of Hyundai in the country. We started with the passenger cars, now moving forward to commercial vehicles. And I tell you now, we have the complete lineup from A to Z, from point to point, from goods, people we carry. We can carry people, we can carry goods from any part of the country. And so, if you would have the chance to visit any of our dealership to see the trucks and buses of Hyundai, go ahead. And of course, enjoy our GDI Veloster also. It's in the showroom right now. And given this kind of economy, the sustainability that we are enjoying, I am sure that Hyundai again will make breakthrough in the Philippine business of the automotive industry.
Another South Korean car marquee, SsangYong, took the opportunity to reintroduce itself to the local car buying market.
Today signals the arrival of SsangYong, signals the promise of SsangYong in the Philippine market. And we are very happy to launch 3 vehicles, 3 models. I mean, we have the Tivoli 1.6 crossover SUV, we have the compact SUV Corando, and the very well-loved luxurious MPV road use with the functionality and engineering like a full-size SUV. And we are here to, to show to the public these three vehicles. Also, the people will have a chance to test drive the vehicles at the back of this pavilion. And I am inviting the customers outside that if they want to see, if they miss to test drive the vehicle here, they can go to our dealership at the Quezon Avenue dealers area for them to test drive the vehicle.
Among American marques that participated in the MIAS, Chevrolet made the biggest splash, getting its top execs and salespeople to get the crowd dancing and excited for its product in the market: the Trax, the Colorado, the Trailblazer, and its latest, the Sail, which signals its intention to do battle in the B segment market, that is the biggest mover of vehicles in the country.
We're very excited to always participate in the Manila International Auto Show. This is really a good forum for all our market to give a good idea of all the different products that we have to offer. And of course, this is also a good opportunity for them to compare and see what's the best offer for them. In any market like the Philippines, it's always good that people will be given that opportunity. Well, this is what we call the Chevrolet Hub, and we welcome you to visit our Chevrolet Hub because we feel that this is the meeting of all the people who are interested in looking at the Chevrolet. That's why here we have the complete array of exciting Chevrolet products, from the Chevrolet Suburban, the Chevrolet Trailblazer, the Chevrolet Colorado, the Chevrolet Trax, and of course, the very important product, the Chevrolet Sail, which we are introducing today. This is a very important segment for us because this is our first chance to be able to penetrate the a very special niche, which is a very big segment in the automotive industry. This is going to be our most affordable unit that we will offer, and we are starting to offer this car at only 688,000, and this is already a 1.5 manual transmission vehicle with a very good variants and a very good spec.
French car maker Peugeot took a different tack at the 2016 MIAS. Peugeot looked to sell its Frenchness to the local auto car lovers and buyers. Peugeot Philippines President Glenn Dasig spoke French in welcoming guests to the opening of its pavilion. The pavilion itself was more a museum of sorts, complete with tour guides and souvenir shops. For all things Peugeot and France, only the 308 GTI display showed the pavilion was part of a motor show.
Okay, we're very happy to be part of the 11th edition of the Manila International Auto Show. The Manila International Auto Show showcases a lot of the brands that we're basically at par with. So we felt that we needed to be present at this show. I think the show attracts about 100,000 visitors every year. And this year we decided to do something different. We believe that we still need to introduce ourselves to a lot of people. The French connection must be strengthened. So we put up a small booth that resembles a museum. And then we're only showcasing one car, the multi-awarded Peugeot 308 GTI. And then we have a lifestyle merchandise area that showcases products that Peugeot has been manufacturing even before they started manufacturing vehicles, like salt and pepper mills, coffee grinders, the like. This is really to showcase to people, get them a slice of what the French can offer, the French lifestyle. That's pretty much what the booth is all about.
Among the other car makers at the MIAS was Subaru, which launched the 2016 Forester with break dancers and models, while also exhibiting its other vehicles sold in the market, the WRX and the Legacy. Also an attraction was the VZ-V2 concept. Ford was represented well by the Mustang, the EcoSport, the Everest, Explorer, Ranger, and the Expedition. Jeep came with the Wrangler Limited. Joining the South Korean march at the MIAS was Kia exhibiting the Sportage and the Picanto. German car makers were also out in force. Mercedes displaying its alphabet of premium vehicles, the A-Class, B-Class, C-Class, the G-Class, and special models the CLA, the GLA, C200, and the AMG. Among Japanese car makers at the MIAS was Mitsubishi Motors with the Montero Sport, the Mirage, the Strada, and the Lancer EX. Land Rover came with the Discovery Sport. Jaguar also made its presence felt. So did Tata and Photon, all adding to the real international flavor of the MIAS. This international flavor is carried over to the Philippine Trade and Training Center building, where participants of the Customs and Classic Cars competition are waiting to be looked over by the motoring public and the judges. But the MIAS is not all about just automobiles in various iterations and guises. Gadgets and equipment, accessories, and scale models also formed a large part of the MIAS. Suppliers of the latest gadgets and technological marvels also showcase their products and build their brand at the MIAS. Among these is G-Man Car Care, supplier of, among other things, Brilla.
I'd like to introduce our new product, Brilla Car Coating. It's a very strong coating from Japan that protects your car for the next 5 years. As you can see in our booth, we have a demo product here that shows you kung ano yung difference between an unprotected product and a protected product. Okay, what prompted us to join MIAS this year is the people. There are so many people coming here in MIAS every year, and this one is the main stage. If you have a new product or something new in the Philippines, this is the best place to showcase it. People from Luzon, we have some customers also from Visayas who came here just to see all the products that we have to showcase in this show.
Speed Lab is also quite active at the MIAS.
Speed Lab actually has been joining Manila International Auto Show for the past 5 years. And like it or not, this is the first big show of the year, and it's summertime. Everybody has fun in the sun, and it's a time when everybody likes to take their cars out for a nice road trip, and this is the place to be if you want to see great cars, all the new ones, and all the great products that you can buy for the automotive industry. And we've been very happy over the past 5 years in joining Manila International Auto Show. Well, for this year in MIAS, we're highlighting our unit chip, which we have been importing, distributing, and installing for the past 10 years. And over the years, I'm proud to say that we have done almost 1,000 installs. And it doesn't matter what car you have, it can be gas or diesel, as long as it has a computer box or ECU, we can give you more power, more torque, and as a side bonus, your car will get slightly better fuel efficiency.
C-Tech, a world-renowned developer and distributor of battery chargers, has chosen to use MIAS to get more people aware of its brand and products.
One of the benefits of using C-Tech is, one, it's good for the environment. You're not disposing of batteries regularly. And secondly, we can double the life of your battery if you charge your battery regularly once a month. You'll double the life of your battery. It's compact, it can be used outside, it's spark resistant, so it doesn't matter if you put that on the wrong way on the battery, nothing will happen, and it's also no spark. So it's very user friendly. You can't make a mistake when you use C-Tech.
At the MIAS, Autofocus set up a booth inviting people to vote for their choice vehicles in various categories. It was the perfect venue to set up a present for voters ready and more than willing to participate in the annual Autofocus People's Choice Awards. After all, over the 4 days of the 2016 MIAS, thousands of motorists and auto aficionados enjoyed being feted to showcases of the latest and best vehicles distributed in the country. Getting to know the products in the market that would help them enjoy the vehicle ownership experience, and ogling up close the best of customs and classic cars prepped by the best of auto paint and tuners in the country. And many are already looking forward to next.
This year's Manila International Auto Show lived up to its name and reputation, a truly international show of the latest in the global automobile market, and as the summer's biggest trade show for cars. This summer's debilitating temperatures, record numbers in themselves, failed to keep thousands of auto aficionados from enjoying their traditional summer treat.